Welcome to today's spiritual reflection from Deborah's Tree. I'm the Reverend Rosalind Taylor. So here we are in a new year, just coming off of the Christmas season. And of course, joy is a big part of the Christmas season, the joy of the birth of Jesus into the world. And it's also potentially part of the new year, a joy for a new year starting, for a new start to our spiritual life as well as just a new year. So thinking about joy, I have two readings from the Psalms. One is from Psalm 16. You lead me in the path of life. I experience absolute joy in your presence. You always give me sheer delight. Then a few Psalms later in Psalm 30, one may experience sorrow during the night, but joy arrives in the morning. So of course, that leads me to wonder, what is joy really? Is it just happiness? Is it pleasure? Those are both mentioned in those scriptures. Is it some kind of religious fervor? Is it extreme well-being? Could be all of those things, but Swedenborg also adds something else to it, and this is what I found in Arcana Celestia number 548. Love is such that its joy is to be of service to others. And then also another one in Divine Love and Wisdom, to feel the joy of another as joy in oneself, that is loving. So what I see in there is that there's a connection between joy and love, and joy and service to other people. I know I've experienced that in my life, and that's probably not the whole story, but that was kind of where my reflection led me, that joy really has to do with love and service. And so perhaps this is one way that we can help the divine to fill up our joy tank, to love the divine and to love each other and to help each other and serve each other. And this is exactly what Jesus taught in the Gospel of John. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may remain in you, and that your joy may be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. And that's how you can have the divine joy in you, by loving one another as Jesus loved everyone. So maybe this new year doesn't feel especially joyful to you. Maybe you're feeling the sorrow during the night and haven't quite reached the joy in the morning, because in that psalm both go together, sorrow and joy. Maybe you're feeling stuck in a dark spiritual state, the night, and want to move on to a new, lighter spiritual state, a morning, a new state. Perhaps there's some kind of loss in your life, or you're grieving over the violence and war in our world, or a strain in family relationship. Whatever the cause, maybe that you might not be feeling particularly joyful in this new year. Yet you do have the opportunity to have even just a moment of joy by doing something loving and kind for another person. Or if that's asking too much, even just noticing when other people are being kind and loving. Then your joy can become a little fuller, until eventually the divine joy can remain strong in you. So I leave you with a Celtic prayer on joy, and I thank my friend, Reverend Janie Lameau, for supplying this prayer. As the hand is made for holding and the eye for seeing, you have fashioned me for joy. Share with me the vision that finds that joy everywhere. In the wild violet's beauty, in the lark's melody, in the face of a steadfast friend, in a child's smile, in a mother's love, in the purity of Jesus. Amen.